Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're playing at home, and they're trying to take advantage of this home crowd and try to build some momentum early. You don't see a lot of onside kicks to start the game. They tried it, but it failed, and now we're going to have to see what their defense can do, taking the field right away.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Give to the running back. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Forced out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Moore. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback extends the play. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
The give. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to the ground with the running back. It's a running room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buying some time. Purdy on the Jets. On on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locked. The defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to...
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Now the play fake. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody's... in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He unleashes a long one. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Around the corner, it's Moss. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking for a man, it's Reed. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Bag's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on fourth down. back to pass. It's Reed. Steps away. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
Man, the offense rolls the dice. They want 6. They choose not to kick a field goal. They choose to be aggressive. And, man, do they make a big mistake. Throw the football, intercepted. Not only that, he takes it all the way back to the house. What a momentum swing in this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And what a great job by the linebacker that time. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, sitting in zone coverage. QB stared his target down. Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Bussy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Reed. The quick out. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds the tight end. And he's still running after the move. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussy. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? Or are you going to force them to pass the football?
They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard game. I got to get that 1st down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Picks up the 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll try to run for it. Finds a little space. Oh, he got loose. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, and extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's got him in the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big...
Got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, how about that play? Curl route, and the receiver, as soon as he turned around against zone coverage, the ball was right on him, so he was able to catch it and go get the 1st.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the perspective.
Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So the final play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the give off the left side. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Aggies in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Keeps it on the bootleg. He's going for the big play. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
The The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. To the air, it's Manning. Looking left. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. He's at the 10. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to